Hi, everybody. Just trying to get the space set up and then we can start our morning movement for today. Here we go. Wonderful. So, for those of you who might not recognize me, I'm Rachel. I normally do our Tuesday morning movement, but today I'm doing Wednesday morning movement because I'm filling in for Jackie. So for those of you who have been doing Wednesday morning movement, you know that we're going to be doing a lot of exercises on the floor. So things that we're doing sitting, we might be doing some planks, some things on our bellies or on our backs. We're going to stay low today on the floor. It looks like Dorothy is in here this morning. Good morning, Dorothy. Good to hear from you. Let's get this just adjusted. And let's get started, everybody. So we are going to do some exercises sitting over towards the door, or I'm going to be sitting over towards the door, and you guys can follow along. It looks like Evie just joined. Hi, Evie. All right, everybody. So to get ready for our morning exercises today, we're going to find a comfy spot. We want enough room that we can reach around our bodies without hitting anybody or anything. And we're going to want to warm up our neck. So first, let's nod our head yes to warm our neck up. And then we're going to shake our head no. All right, after we shake our head no, let's do some big circles with our head. Pretend like it's a big marble rolling around. And then, before we get too dizzy, we're going to roll the other way. Wonderful. Is anybody a little dizzy? I think I rolled my head a little too much. All right, now we need to get our arms warmed up. So let's do some big arm stretches. We can reach our arms out, then give ourselves a hug. Reach your arms out. Give yourself another hug, and let's do one more of those. Reach out, give yourself a hug. Wonderful. Now we're going to do the arm warm-ups that we do to get our shoulders warmed up. So we're going to stick out our arms and spin our arms like little windmills. From the side, it looks like this. All right, warm up those arms, do your little windmills. And freeze. We're going to go the other way, okay? Back it up. Now our windmills are going backwards. All right, keep those windmills going backwards. Fantastic, everybody. And then we're going to do the rest of our arm stretches. It looks like some other folks have just logged on. Let's see, Shay is here. Good morning, Shay. Good to see you up this morning. All right, let's do our arm stretches. I'm going to take one arm across my body and hold it. And I'm going to wave to whoever's on that side of the room. And then I'm going to take my other arm across my body and I'm going to hold it. And I'm going to wave to whoever is on that side of the room. Wonderful. Now we're going to do some stretches for our back. All right, so for our back, we're going to get on all fours. Our arms are down, our knees and our feet are down. We're going to breathe in, belly button down towards the floor. Breathe out, belly button up towards the sky. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do another one. Breathe in, breathe out. And one more, everybody. Breathe in, breathe out. Awesome. So we're getting our back warmed up, our necks warmed up, our arms are now warmed up. Who else has joined us? Marilla or Mathilde has logged in. Good morning, Mathilde. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday morning. All right, so now that we've done our arms and our head and our back, what's still missing? Our legs. Let's get our legs stretched out. So we're gonna put our feet together and our knees apart, and we're gonna flap our knees like our butterfly. So flap those butterfly wings. Here we go. Get a nice stretch on the insides of your legs right here. Perfect. All right, once you start to feel the stretch there, we are going to move to our next leg exercise. Put out one foot. Reach your hands up in the air. Take a big breath in. Now you're gonna reach for a big breath out and grab your toes. And let's see how long we can hold this. If grabbing the toes is tricky, you can always grab along your shin bone, which is this area right here, or you can grab your knee. All right, let's stretch out that leg, and then we're going to switch to our other leg. All right, everybody? Let's stick out our other leg, toes up towards the sky. We're gonna reach in with a big breath. Reach out and grab our toes. So we're gonna do a nice big stretch. Hold on to those feet if you can. If you can't, you can grab your shin bone or your knee. All right, let's do 2 more breaths here, everybody. Fantastic. Let's see who else has joined us this morning. Tim is here. Good morning, Tim. So nice of you to join. All right, everybody, I'm going to take a little sip of water because we are about to start our exercises. We're going to need some water to get ready for these. All right, so today for our exercises, try to get the lighting just right. We finished our warm-up. Now we are going to do 5 exercises. We are going to go through each of these 5 exercises 2 times. So we're going to start with our alphabet legs. Then we're going to do our 3-legged planks. Then we're going to do our Superman, our boat crunches, our side rolls, and at the end, we're going to cool down. All right, everybody. So our first exercise is going to be our alphabet legs. This is a fun one. All right, for your alphabet legs, we're going to want to lay down on our backs. So find a place where you can stretch out your body, lay down on your back, and you're going to lift up your legs. If lifting up both legs at once is too tricky, try lifting up one leg, and then later you can switch and lift up the other leg. All right, once you lift up your legs, we are going to write the alphabet with them. You can choose if you want to write the lowercase or the uppercase alphabet. So I'm going to sit my bottom on my hands to help me balance. And now I'm going to write A. I'm going to write B, B for boy. Let's see, now we're going to write C for cat, D for dog. And so remember, if this is tricky for you, you can be using one leg right now while your other leg lays on the ground. All right, now I'm at F for frog, G for giraffe, and I'm feeling tired, so I'm going to put my legs down, take a big breath. And now I'm going to do a couple more letters in the alphabet. If you have been doing it with one leg, try switching your legs, and now we can keep writing the alphabet. All right, so we're going to write H, H for Hawaii, I for ice, J, let's see, J for juggling, K for kangaroo, and then how about L for llama, and M for mom. All right. That is pretty tiring. So we only did half the alphabet this time. Next time we can finish with the other half of the alphabet. So let's cross off our first of our alphabet legs. Bye, alphabet legs. See you later. All right, time for our three-legged plank. This is going to be fun. All right, guys, so for our three-legged plank, we're going to put our hands on the floor. Our elbows are going to be straight, and we're going to put our legs straight behind us. If this is tricky for you, you can try sitting in this crawling position, feet and knees on the floor, arms straight. So I'm going to demonstrate the plank version now, and then maybe I'll demonstrate this crawling version later. So for our three-legged plank, we're going to get in our plank, and we're going to lift up an arm, and then we're going to lift up our other arm, then we're going to lift up one leg, and we're going to lift up the other leg. All right? So let's see if we can do a couple of these together. Can you lift up one front arm? All right. Can you lift up the other front arm? Now lift up one back leg and the other back leg. Let's try that again. One front arm, other front arm, one back leg, other back leg. Now I'm going to show you guys what the other version looks like. So we're going to get in our crawling position. We can try lifting up one front arm, other front arm, one back leg, other back leg. Let's try that one more time. Front arm, back leg, back leg. Fantastic, guys. We have finished our three-legged plank. All right, we can cross that off our list. It is time for our next exercise. Does anyone see what our next exercise is going to be? It's our Supermans. I love doing Supermans. I think they are so fun. All right, so everybody, for our Supermans, we are gonna lay on our belly. So try to find enough space that you can get your belly down. And I want your legs behind you. I know I don't have the best shot right now. I can't quite see my legs, they're back here. And your arms in front of you. So for Superman, what I want to see is us laying on our belly. We're gonna fly just like Superman. So we're gonna lift up our arms and lift up our legs all at the same time. So you can see my knees are off the floor and my elbows are off the floor. All right, guys, let's see if we can fly our Superman for 10 seconds. Ready? Let's put out our arms, put out our legs, and up. Fly your Superman for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Did anybody think it was tricky to try to lift their knees up off the floor? I think that part is so hard for me. Let's see if we can do 7 little flies together. So I'll show you how to do a little fly. We get our arms in front, legs in back. We're gonna lift up and down. Lift up and down. Let's see if we can do that 7 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, Supermen and women, we can cross those off our list. Here we go. Now We have 2 exercises left for the floor. One is going to be our boat crunch, and the other is going to be our side rolls. All right. London joined the group. I didn't see you there, London. Good morning. So glad you're joining us. All right, everybody. For our boat crunches, we are going to get in the same position that we were in earlier for our alphabet legs, except when we lay on our back, we're going to put our arms up above our head. All right, so we're laying here on the floor. Our arms are above our head. I'm a little too tall for this space, so I'm having trouble finding enough space. There we go. And now, when we crunch, we're going to lift our legs up and our arms up. So it looks like this. My feet are up. There. My feet are up and my arms are up by my knees. All right, I'll show you that again. Here we go. We're going to go 1 and 2. All right, everybody. So let's see if we can do 10 boat crunches together. You ready? All right, arms up above your head, feet in front of you. Now we're going to lift up for 1, back down. Now we're going to lift up for 2, and down. Up for 3, and down. Up for 4, and down. Up for 5. Here we go. 6, and down. 7, and down. If it's getting tricky for you for 8, you can try doing this, where you keep your feet down and you just lift up your belly muscles and sit up. All right, and 10. Here we go. So you guys, you did a great job with your boat crunches. Now it is time to do our last exercise from our first cycle. All right, time to do our side rolls. As I look at the clock, I'm realizing we might not get through this whole cycle twice. You guys might luck out today. All right, let's try our side rolls. Here we go. So for our side rolls, you guys probably want to put down a rug or a towel or a yoga mat or something comfy, because we're going to be sort of rolling on our elbows, and that might not be the most comfortable thing for your body. So for our side rolls, what we can do are 2 different options. One is you can try getting in a side plank where your feet and your legs are together, your elbows on the floor, and you are lifting up into a plank on your side. Or you can try getting into a plank with a straight arm, straight elbow. Whichever one is more comfortable for you is the one that you should do. All right, now I'm going to show you how the rolling part works. So I'm going to show you 2 different kinds. What we can do is put our other arm down and roll over to our other side and roll back. Or if you're using your straight arm, you can do it like this. Push into a push-up position, roll up, and back. All right, guys, these are a little tricky. Let's see if we can get 6 side rolls, okay? I'm going to do it with my straight elbow because for me, that's more comfortable. All right, here we go. Let's do 1. Get into your push-up and roll for 2. Roll back for 3. roll back for 4, roll back for 5, and roll back for 6. You guys are doing so great. We just finished our whole first circuit. We can cross off our side rolls. And now we have the whole circuit left to do. Oh my goodness, we have all those exercises. We're going to move fast, guys. Let's see what we can fit in, and if we can't fit them all in, that's okay. That's a small problem. All right, everybody, take a drink of water. And let's get started. First, we have alphabet legs. All right, everybody, for our alphabet legs, we're laying on our back. You're going to take your hands and put them under your bottom. And now we're going to lift up our legs and finish our alphabet. So, legs up. Let's write N. N for narwhal. O for octopus. P for penguin. All right, N-O-P-Q for queen. R for Rachel, obviously. S for snake. T for turtle. U for umbrella. V for vase. W for whale. X for x-ray. Y for yak. And Z for zebra. Fantastic, everybody. We have finished our alphabet legs. They are totally done, and we can cross them off our list. All right, time for our three-legged plank. All right, everybody, for our three-legged plank, you can choose if you want to do it in a plank position, or if that's a little tricky, you can keep your knees and your feet down and do it in a crawling position. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to lift up an arm or a leg, and then I want you to lift up your arm and your leg with me, okay? So let's lift up one front arm and give it a wave. Let's lift up our other front arm, give it a wave. Lift up a back leg, give it a wiggle. Lift up your other back leg, give it a wiggle. Now let's lift up a front arm and wave. Lift up another front arm and wave. Wiggle a back leg. Wiggle your other back leg. All right, for those of you who have been doing plank, you might be feeling a little tired. So now's a good time to switch into our crawling position. I'm going to mix it up, and I want you to wiggle a back leg. Wiggle your other back leg. Wave with a hand. And wave with a hand. All right, everybody. We can cross off our three-legged plank from our list. You guys are doing great. Now it's time for those Supermans. Oh, that is going to feel nice. I want to lay on my belly after doing all that work, keeping myself up in the air. All right, for our Supermans, we're down on our belly. And let's see if we can do 10 little flies. So you're going to watch what I'm doing. I'm going to lift up for short little flies. My elbows and my hands are off the ground. My knees and my feet are off the ground. All right, here we go. Arms in front. Lift 1. Lift 2. Lift 3. Lift 4. Lift 5. Lift 6. Lift 7. lift 8, lift 9, and lift for 10. And I imagine some of you might just want to stay down on the floor and take a nap there. But we only have a few minutes left, so try to wake your body back up. We're going to finish our exercises, and then you can take a break when we're done. All right, we can cross off our Supermans. Now we only have 2 exercises left, guys. We're catching up. I think we're going to do it. All right, let's do our boat crunches. So, first I'm just going to give you guys a reminder. If boat crunches are tricky for you and you're feeling kind of tired, there's 2 different ways you can make it a little easier. One is you can keep your feet down and just lift up so you're sitting. The other is you can try to keep your feet up and just lift your feet up when we do our crunches, like this. All right, so let's see if we can do 10 boat crunches together. So arms behind you, legs in front of you. Here we go. 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, and back. 5, and back. 6, and back. 7, and back. 8, and back. 9, and we have one last one. 10. Try to hold that boat, and down. Wonderful, everybody. All right, we have finished our boat crunch. Now, our last activity is going to be our side rolls. There you go. Side rolls, and then we're going to do a really quick cool down. All right, everybody. I have some dust in my mouth. It's dusty over here. All right, we are going to do our side plank for our side rolls. So you can put out your feet, one hand on the floor, one hand up in the sky. We're gonna roll over to our second position. We're gonna roll back for number 3. Roll back for 4. Roll back for 5. Roll back for 6. All right, guys, we have finished our exercises. Take a drink of water if you need it, and I'm gonna lead us through our cool down, okay? So I'm going to sit down on my bottom, and I'm gonna put my feet together, and I'm gonna stretch out my legs. All right, my feet are together, my knees are apart. We're doing that butterfly stretch everybody loves. Here we go. Some of you might think that we didn't use our legs that much because we were on the floor the whole time, but our legs actually helped us with a lot of these moves. Like with our alphabet legs and our 3-legged plank, that tires out your legs. All right, so let's stretch out one leg. We're gonna breathe in, breathe out, grab our foot. And then we're gonna stick out our other leg. Breathe in, breathe out, grab your other foot. Now we're going to stretch out our arms. Put your arms out wide like you're flying an airplane. And then give yourself a big hug. Wiggle it out Wiggle it out. And now, guys, we're going to finish with our final deep breath. I'm going to come up to you for that. All right, everybody. So for our final deep breath, we're going to put our hands on our bellies. We're going to take a big breath in together. Big breath out. Nice job in OT movement this morning, guys. I'm so glad you guys joined me. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. And next week, Jackie will be back to lead you guys through your regular Wednesday morning routine. All right, see you later, everybody.